Okay, so here you can see all the parameters that have to be met. This is clutch in. See, it says no, 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 no. Now we can start the car. Car starts, but the ignition switch seems faulty because sometimes now clutch pedal is pushed in all the way, but it still won't let us start. See, it says yes right there. So take the key out, key in. See, it says no, which means there's a fault in the ignition assembly. It's underneath here. Now we can start the car. See, now it starts. So start with the ignition switch, then move on to clutch pedal sensor, and then finally, last but not least, we would have to check the EWS, but I just think it's an ignition module.
The car won't start.
Okay, so there's two clips. Just put a plastic pry bar, pry here and pry here. Then there's two T25 screws. They look like this. See if I can focus. Right there, you see that? T25. So just use a drill with a T25 bit. This right here just pops off. There's a little groove. And then this whole assembly will come down. I'll show you in a second. So what you do is you take this clip, pull it towards you. This connector will come down, and then there's going to be two bolts, or they're screws. They're flathead screws. You see, one is right there, and the other one is right there. So just take your little flathead screwdriver like this, and just open, but don't take them out all the way. Leave them in a thread or two so that they stay in there. And then this thing just pulls right out. Just very carefully pull it out. As you can see, it's right there. And you can put the new one back in reverse order. This whole process should take about maybe 15 minutes total to do. And yeah, hopefully that fixes the issue. If not, then the next step would be to look at the clutch pedal sensor, but I don't believe so because I was able to actuate it, and I could see on the scan tool that that sensor was actuating, but this was actually, when I was cycling the key, was not picking up. So check your pins for corrosion. There's no corrosion here, so we're good. So I'll put everything back together and then we'll see if it fixes it. Last little tip for you is, as you can see, you got to line up that pin in there, and all you do is you take the key and watch, you move the key and focus, the cylinder moves. You see that? So you line it up until it clicks in, usually about an angle like that.